Yo, what it do? It's Big Dirty. I'm rocking with Power Forward, Real and Wood.
What's up? My name is Justin Austin. I'm from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Make sure y'all check out the new podcast called Power Forward with Real and Wood, man. They talking about everything basketball, man. Make sure y'all check that out as soon as possible. You ain't got nothing else better to do but sit at home, work, listen to music, and listen to podcasts. So might as well add this one to the list. Make sure y'all check it out, man. These dudes some cool cats, and they know what they're talking about. Peace.
It's your boy Vic King checking in with Wood and Rail, Power 4 Podcast, best hoop podcast in the nation.
What's up, world? Kendrick Tate, a.k.a. KTZ. Yo, when I power forward, it's got to be with Rail and Wood.
What's going on, world? Welcome back to the highly sought after podcast, Power Forward with Real and Wood.
What's going on? What's going on, Wood?
Man, we got a special one, man. I'm gonna let you introduce him, man.
Yeah, we do got a special guest in the house tonight, man. You know, that's why I had to put on my garnet and gold. I see you got on the UT right there, man.
Yeah, to go find Freddie Lopez jersey, man. I had to.
Yeah, man, but you know, man, without no further ado, man, we got a guy, man, that when we thought about making this show Power Forward, somebody that represents everything that Power Forward is about. You know, a guy that's a state champion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A state champion, man, a guy that does it the right way, man. But without no further ado, we give you no one other than Quez Glover. Quez,
What's going on, y'all?
What's going on?
Man, chilling,
Listen, before we start this, I got a question to ask you.
all right.
What's your most embarrassing moment on the court, man?
My sophomore year, we playing Cane Ridge in a Christmas tournament championship game.
Uh-huh.
They had a 5-star guard, Damian Ball. He at Memphis now. I get a breakaway layup, left hand, missed it.
Oh,
Missed it under the goal. We won though, but I missed the layup.
a break.
I dropped my head. They hit a 3. They go up, I think 8 in the fourth quarter. We come back and win though.
Oof.
Cool.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we know you, but tell everybody where you from, dog.
I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee. I went to Holston Middle School, Burden High School, and now I'm at the University of Florida.
That's what's up, man. So thinking about, you know, when did you start playing, man? How long you been playing the game?
I probably started playing around 4 or 5, and I probably started taking it seriously probably about 8 or 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big
So
Quinn, the thing I love about you is you are what I call a gym rat. You love being in the gym. I remember when you was younger, you would be in the gym. No matter what, no matter who was in there, you was always in the gym. So I definitely commend you for that, dude.
Mm-hmm.
What? So when you think you fell in love with it, though?
Probably. I hated it when I was about 8, 9, and 10. I couldn't dribble. I was getting trout. I hated it. So I probably started liking it probably about 6th, 7th grade year. Started being able to dribble a little bit.
Hey, Wood, let me tell you what I remember about this dude, man. I'm going to tell you. At 7 years old, he had a great form. About 7 to 8 years old, you know, you look at him shoot, he had a pretty decent little form. But you get him in the game, and they pass him the ball, and he wouldn't shoot it.
Yeah.
He would not shoot it at first. So we went from he wouldn't shoot it to then he would fire that thing up. You know what I mean? I don't even know if you remember this quiz, but once I started telling you, shoot the ball, hey, he started firing it up, man. He started firing that thing up. And I'll never forget, we went to a tournament out of town and your parents didn't go. And I think we was up in like North Carolina or something like that. And we was playing somebody late one night. And I had been on him about shooting the ball. And he made like the shot to pretty much put the game away. Man, I was so proud of him. we was running out we was coming out of the gym. I picked you up and everything, dude. Yeah, picked you up and all that, man. But yeah, man. So I remember them days, man. I remember those days, man.
Yeah.
Definitely good day. So, Quez, man, why don't you tell us about, like, from your freshman year to your senior year at Bearden, man? How was that? How was the growth? How was everything with that?
Freshman year, we had a coach, Blevins, great coach. I didn't really click with him. I didn't really vibe with him, but it was all right. I had to play my role my freshman year. I continued to work. I didn't really play a lot. I probably played like maybe 4 or 5 minutes. And if we played a rival game, I wouldn't take my warm-up off. So it's just, you got to stay the course. And I feel like I did a good job at that. And my dad really helped me, my mom, stay in the course through the adversity because freshman year was rough. I wanted to transfer for real, but they made me stay. I sticked it out. And then sophomore year, it kind of grew. I went from averaging like 1.2 points a game to 17.8, averaging like 4 assists. So I had a big jump my sophomore year, but I feel like it was just from all the hard work I had my freshman year. And then we made it to the state championship my sophomore year. Fell short. We lost in quarterfinals to I was just talking about the starting point guard there was at that high school, is at Belmont now. He had a pretty good game. He was pretty nice. And then junior year, kept working. I got my first offer my sophomore summer to California State of Bakersville.
I remember that.
I was really excited. The coach called me, and he was like, he's going to offer me a scholarship. I was in the car with my dad. We was on Ebenezer. I start crying. Broke down.
Yeah.
Man. So I got that offer, and then from there it was really downhill. My junior year in the state championship, I had a pretty good junior year. I ended up averaging like 22, around 3.5 assists, around there. I got an offer from Nicole State, and then after that, I had a big AAU season with B Major League. I really want to thank Bobby though, because without Bobby, I don't even think I would be here right now. Because he put me on a big scene with UAA to showcase my skills. So I really want to thank Bobby on that.
Shout out to
and had a pretty good summer. I think I ended my junior summer with probably 27 offers, and then going into my senior year, I kept getting mid majors, but that's not really what I wanted. And everybody kept saying, Quez, I want you to go to Tennessee, blah, blah, blah. So I started believing it, like, dang, I might get that Tennessee offer or whatnot. But I kept working. I just really wanted a high major offer. So kept working, start going in the gym mornings, start working out with Coach Jay. We was working out probably like once or twice a week during the summer. Then senior year, I kind of blew up. We had played a national schedule. We played Mountain Brook. They had Trenton Wofford, a few other guys. Played in front of Alabama, Oklahoma State that game, Memphis, Murray State, where John Morant went. And I ended up having 28 and 6. So after the game, I was waiting on my phone to ring, hoping somebody would call. Nobody called. I'm like, man, I just had that game. Nobody called. So Murray State did call, but they never offered me. So then the next day, we played some other team. No coaches was there. I had a decent little game. We ended up losing that. Then we played Hamilton Heights. They blasted us.
I remember that
my
game.
teammate now, Jason on there. I ain't gonna bring him in here, but they blasted us.
A lot about it.
Yeah, every day. Every day he say something. I had a 23 against them, but we lost by 20, so it was really of nothing. And then fast forward to the state tournament, we played Franklin. We beat them. Played Whitehaven. We beat them. We get to Memphis East. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even sleep that night before. I ain't sleep, so I was just up walking in the hotel, just Shaq, Shamarcus Brown, he was in there asleep. I was just up walking around, nervous.
Yeah.
We get to the game. We go down by like 19-6. I was like, man, we about to lose again to these dudes. We end up pushing through. Everybody really had a good game that game. I finished with 24 and 5, 4 rebounds. We ended up winning by 15. And then after that game, Rick Barnes texted me and was like, hey, congratulations on the win, way to lead the team. So after that, I'm telling everybody, I'm thinking it's that. You know what I'm saying? So I text my dad, I let him know. He was like, oh, okay. Don't get your hopes up, something like that. So I was like, all right. So
right.
Telling all the teammates, because Drew was going, I was like, Drew, man, maybe, you know.
Yeah.
And then he was like, yeah, maybe. So we get on the bus, we going home. We go to the beach the next day. I'm like, man, waiting. Rob Lanier, I think Rob might have texted me, was like, congratulations on the win or something like that. And then Rick Barnes was like, I think something came up. It was like they would probably get back in touch with me after the NCAA tournament. Nothing happened. They lose. I'm waiting. Nothing happened. So I'm in school one day, and Coach Pratt texted me. He was like, Quez, come down to the art room. So I'm walking down to the art room. I think I was in gym class. And I walked down. He was like, just got a hit from a high major. I was like, who was it? Back in my mind, I'm like, man, it's not them. He was like, Florida. And I'm like, whoa. Like, I didn't even, growing up, it was my favorite team, but it was just like, I never would have thought Florida out of anybody would have contacted me. So when I got that one, I was like, all right, it's cool if I don't get Tennessee because, I mean, Florida, SEC, one of my goals is always to play in the SEC. So I was really bank shotting that the Florida came through, but I didn't really have a relationship with none of the coaches as like I did with all the high majors that was recruiting me my whole senior year. So I was really hoping that the relationship would grow within a short amount of time. When they called Coach Parrott, they was like, they asked for everything. He sent them all my film, my classes and stuff like that, my grades. Grades was pretty good. They asked for my ACT score. The ACT, it passed through the little academic stuff here. And then probably within like 3 days, they was in Knoxville watching me work out. So I was like, man, they locked in. Like, they serious about it. Yeah. So I had a pretty good workout. Coach Al Pincus came to see me. I got a real good relationship with him now. And then that was probably on like a Tuesday. So the whole school, like, everybody know Florida coming to watch me work out. So everybody was telling me good luck and stuff. So I was nervous, hands sweating. I might have airballed my first shot. So I eventually calmed down. Workout went good. So then they came on a Tuesday. I think by Friday, like, the head coach came, all the assistants. They was all in Knoxville. They caught a flight, came down. I did a little workout and played pickup in front of them. And then on April 1st, April Fools, they offered me. And I committed. I told everybody. And I posted on Twitter, and everybody was like, nah, that's April Fools. He's going to be a Vol. And I was like, nah, I'm serious.
Right.
Going down.
Yeah.
I committed, and then now I'm here.
You're here, man.
Yeah.
So, Quez Glover, man, when you were coming up here in Knoxville, who was one of your rivals? Like somebody you consider, you got up to play him, man.
Yeah. Younger age?
It don't matter. It don't matter. I don't care if you're going as you come in. It could be younger age. It could be older, high school. It don't matter. Kawan Hill.
Yeah.
That was a rival. We was on the same team for a minute, and then we split up, and then there was a talk, me versus Kawan. Towards high school, it went to Joe Anderson, Dutterman from Fulton. My senior, BJ Edwards.
Okay.
I didn't even think about that one, Jay.
Yeah.
BJ. Jordan Rawls. When we played Hamilton Heights, that was a big matchup for me. I think that. Am I missing somebody? I think that's it.
I think, pretty much that was pretty much the guys we thought you would say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The cool part is a lot of them guys you've grown up
Oh,
around. Guys.
Dante Harris. Dante
yeah.
Harris. Forgot about
we
Dante.
left out
Yeah, Dante.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew it was somebody. Georgetown. Yeah.
Shout out to Dante, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Dante. So, bro, who is somebody you study? Like, who is some guys?
Right now, I've been watching a lot of Luka and Chris Paul and Dame. Really a lot of Chris Paul because I feel like he a smaller guard. He pick apart the defense and the pick and roll OD with Chris Paul. So I've been really watching a lot of Chris Paul and Luka right now. Dame playing crazy right now. Man.
Yeah.
I mean, you can watch Dame, but like what he doing right now is like it's crazy. Like
it's crazy. It's on another level, man.
Yeah.
He
the shots he taking is like you can watch it, but it's like you can't really study that. Like it's crazy.
And you can tell, man, he has really put work in, man. Like he scored at a high rate in college, but now, man, in the NBA doing it, it's like, man, he's been working.
And his confidence level. That's what I'm really impressed with. Just his confidence level, like. And like he been against all odds, like his whole time in the league. Been on an underdog team. Right. He ain't asked for no trade. He just fighting. That's what I'm really impressed with.
Man,
he's fighting.
It's kind of cool that you bring that up because, I look at somebody like Damian Lillard and I kind of see some of that in you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You've always nobody could never deny your talent.
Right.
On the court. But I always felt like the underdog. Always got a chip, like a point to prove. You feel me? Can you speak to that any growing up? Because it's a lot of kids that may be going through that, bro.
Yeah. One thing I'll tell them is hold some back, but if you got a chip on your shoulder, I feel like you gotta like let it show. But you got to contain it a little bit because I feel like my junior year, I didn't contain it at all. Like, I was just going crazy, just showing it because I feel like I had everything to prove because, like, I'm like, dang, like, I'm probably one of the best guards in the city or in Tennessee, and I don't got no offers. So I feel like I got to prove it to these people that, like, I can really play. So I feel like me playing with this chip on my shoulder is that I'm just confident because all the hours I put in the gym and all the film I sit down and watch or all the late night shots in the gym with my dad. So I felt like that made the chip bigger than what it should have been. And I feel like a player that plays with a chip on their shoulder, it brings energy to their team. So I feel like that'll help his team if they know that Quay's going to come out here and give it all he got or whoever got a chip on their shoulder gonna go out there and give it all they got because they know that he got something to prove. So it's gonna make the team feel like, dang, I gotta step up to the plate as well. If I know my point guard or another player on my team gonna play his heart out. So I feel like as a younger player, like if you got a chip on your shoulder, like you gotta like show people that like you meant to be there and you gotta show your work.
Yeah. So you mentioned this and I want to ask you, who was a teammate that just brought it? Every practice, every game, who was a teammate, and it could be high school or now in college, that just pushed you to be like, man, I know it's going to be me and him going at it today, and I'm going to win, and he going to lose?
Trent Stephanie. He brought it out of me. We competed every day in practice. Shaq. He brought it out of me. It was always Trent and Shaq on the team. They knew what I liked to do. So I feel like they brought it out of me in high school. Now, Trey Man, Scotty Lewis. Scotty Lewis, he gonna come with it every day.
Oh yeah.
Play with a lot of energy. He confident. He a great defender. I really respect Scotty and Trey. I really respect everybody on the team. But those two players really pushed me. And Tyree Appleby. I don't think nobody really know him. He a transfer from Cleveland State. Pretty good player. Yeah.
Cool, man.
So Quiz, hold on, Jay. I gotta go and ask him, man.
Go ahead, bro.
So Quiz, let's take you back to the Fergie game. Clock running down. Quiz gets a breakaway. Quiz win.
Hey,
hold on.
Oh,
we gotta set the sub-state.
That's Merville.
Was it Merville?
It was Merville.
It was.
Merville at Oak Ridge, yeah.
Merville at Oak Ridge. You get a breakaway, and what do you decide to do if the clock runs down, man?
I was thinking like, man, I'm about to just two-hand, bring the knees up. And I was like, when I was caught it, I was like, no, like this would be the perfect time to bring the windmill out. News here, all the girls here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I get it. I was like, man, I'm about to try it. I jumped up, I brought it down. And I mean, I've been doing it, but it was like, dang, I did it in the game.
Yeah.
And I feel like I had a point to prove right then because they cheated us early in the year at Merville. And my whole senior year, every time we played Merville, they boxed and won me. So I felt like, dang, this is my last chance to really show them like I'm him. So I got it. I windmilled it. Boom. Crowd went crazy.
Oh,
it was probably one of my best feelings in high school.
Hey, it's crazy.
It was the horn sound. That was probably it. Yeah.
It's crazy. You said that was one of your best feelings in high school, man, because we had Brandon Lopez on here, and your name came up in conversation, man. And that's the moment that he thought about. And he said, man, that's the dog mentality that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
That's the last memory they seniors got, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take a special kind of person to do that.
Hey,
And
I caught a lot of slack though because the game was over, and like once I did, everybody was posting on Twitter. They posted it, and I was reading the comments, but like one message really stuck out to me because he went to my DMs and said it. He was like, "That was real shady of you to do that. The game was over. I really think you're a good player, but that was a shitty play. I lost all respect for you." And I was like, all right, that's cool. But like, it was all right. That they kind of made me feel bad, but bottom of my heart, I really didn't care. Like, I'd do it again.
No.
Right.
If they would have got that chance, they would have done the same thing to you.
Yeah. Yep.
Exactly, man. You know, you gotta have that mindset when you're in competition in my eyes, man. Because like you said, well, it's either gonna be you or me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's you or me. So I'm always gonna go hard, man. Once they throw that ball up, right?
Yep.
Definitely. Got to.
Yeah.
So Quiz, so far in the college, what has been the toughest place you have played?
My first is Butler. Butler was crazy. Like, you go out and it's like the arena, like weird, it's kind of ugly, but it sit a lot of people. And it was a first sold out game when we went there.
Oh, dang.
And they had the band in there. The band was close to the floor. It was real loud. The arena do like this. So it was like the crowd wasn't really on top of us as we used to. The crowd was like out. So it was like they loud. They wasn't really young. They was all old people. It was weird because it was loud in there and it was old people. Like they didn't really, I mean, they had their little student section and whatnot, but I think the college game day was there and it was an experience. But Rupp Arena is always going to be, because that's where everybody go to play for Kentucky growing up or being able to play in Rupp Arena. And my first time going to Rupp Arena, we in a huddle right before halftime. I get checked into the game, but I'm in a huddle and everybody get real quiet. And John Wall walk out walk out and say, "Go," and the whole crowd say "Big Blue," and it went crazy. And I'm like, "Oh my God, that's John Wall." The crowd screaming, and coach talking, but I'm looking at John Wall. I'm like, "Man, it's John Wall."
That's John Wall.
So I check in. I end up hitting a 3 at the buzzer. Silence the crowd. That was probably a good feeling in college. Probably one of my best feelings in college. Silencing the Rupp Arena crowd. And then always Thompson Bowling. That was a little rough. Everybody knew my name. Everybody yelling out everything. So that Butler, Rupp Arena, Tennessee.
Yeah, it's crazy you said Rupp. We done heard Rupp before, ain't we, Jay?
Man, we certainly have, man. It must be true.
Yeah.
It must be true to play there if you to play on the court. But you can imagine, man. You can imagine. Hey, Quiz, man, thinking about this. You a point guard, right?
Yeah.
Give me your top five PGs.
All time or right now?
We can go. Let's go all time for right now. Then we can go all time. You know I'm an OG.
Ooh.
Come on, man.
What Quiz got
man, that's
for us?
tough. You gotta put Magic in there. I don't like Magic game, but he in there. Magic, Steve Nash, John Stockton. That's where it get tricky because now it's time to go new school.
Yeah,
for me.
right.
I really want to slide Chris Paul in there, but it's like I'm gonna slide Chris Paul in there. Chris Paul.
Who's this last one gonna be?
Get tricky. It get tricky because you gotta think about it. Like the new school guys, who has just came out and said, "I got the throne."
Yeah.
Yeah, really like.
Cause think about
other
it.
than Chris Paul, like it's really like. Because like I'm never gonna put Curry right there. I can't put Curry right there. Who y'all think? Who I'm missing?
See, that's what I'm saying. Like when you talk about that's why I was going old school. Cause when you go new school, a lot of them dudes are interchangeable. Like you got Kyrie, you got Dame.
Kyrie, Dame.
You got Dame, right? You got. So, it depends on what your cup of tea is with the new guys. What you like? You like Russell Westbrook? You like a guy with a little bit more flash, get to the cup anytime you want? You know that. That's the cool part, man. That point guard position deep in the NBA, man.
Yeah.
But my favorite of all time is Steve Nash, though. I watch a lot of Steve Nash. I like Steve and Chris Paul.
Steve Nash got everybody involved. And will knock you down if you leave them open.
Make everybody better. Make everybody better, man. He could control the game without even shooting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was crazy. And it was almost like he would do it on purpose sometimes because, even though he could shoot the tray ball and stuff like that, he would pass up shots, dog, just to go
shots.
Yeah, to get other people involved. Yeah. So since you've been at Florida, man, what do you think what do you think you improved on the most in your game? Like, you think you're a different player now?
Yeah, I think just from a physical aspect. I think last year I came here, I was 160. I finished out the year around 169, 170. Now I'm at like a solid 183. So I done put on some weight. I feel like more vocal, like becoming more vocal. Seeing the court more. I feel like in high school I was just like scoring guard, looking to score. And now like being here is like everybody can do everything. So I feel like that's why I've been watching a lot of Steve Nash, Chris Paul. I'm trying to become more of getting everybody involved, player and stuff like that, but still being able to score. I don't want to lose my being able to score because I feel like that's a plus. But I still feel like I'm trying to grow at trying to find an open man, make the right plays, assist the turnover ratio. So that's why I feel like I'm just trying to watch a lot of players that's good at that stuff. So that's what I'm working on. But I feel like from a physical aspect and becoming more of a vocal leader, I feel like I've gotten better at that.
That's what's up, man. I saw that in high school too, though, man. I thought from your freshman year to your senior year, you definitely went from real talk from boy to by the time you left to man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was big. You know, looking
Mhm.
back a little bit, just going back to the high school days a little bit, man. I thought that one thing that separated your team, that Bearden team, was y'all seem to be a close knit group. You know, it's like
Yeah.
every time I saw you, I saw
I was just
Shaq
one of them.
or I
Yeah.
saw Drew. You know,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
speak on that, man. How do you think that helped y'all out in the long run?
Man, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I talk to them dudes once a week, every one of them. I still talk to them. We all went our separate ways. Shaq at UTC, Drew at Tennessee, Trent at UNC Asheville, Rome at Carcinoma. But I feel like we still find our way to communicate. And I feel like that started our freshman year. We have sleepovers. And I feel like that just kept growing over the years. And I feel like if any one of them needs something, they can call me. Or if they need something, they can call any one of us. And I feel like that really helped us because, like, I'm off. I feel like I can lean on Trent. Trent gonna get me through. Or I'm off or Trent off. We can lean on Shaq because like we believe in each other and we done built that bond. And we all know when somebody not right in the head. And I feel like out of all five of us, and Cordell, I forgot about Cordell. We can get each other through tough situations because we done grown over the 4 years together. And I feel like that really helped me through high school because growing up, like I went to Holston, then I went all the way to Bearden. So it was like I had to start all the way over again. So being able to find my guys, that really helped me. And they really helped me get through my freshman year here because it was rough at times and I felt like I couldn't really talk to nobody than them because I ain't really trust them because it's my first year here. And sometimes you can't go to your parents about everything. So you got to go to your boys. And they really helped me get through some stuff. I love them dudes.
Word up.
Definitely a good group of dudes, man.
Man, they are. I think back, man, you know, I've known y'all guys for a long time. I watched a lot of y'all grow up and get better and, you know, within the game and become good young men and stuff like that. But one moment that I probably was the most proud, I was proud of y'all for winning the championship, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Linwood, as a coach, let me tell you something, Quiz. I want you to think about this. Do you remember the first half of the game, the semifinal game? Who did we play?
Whitehaven.
Played the Haven, right? Respect the
Yeah.
Haven, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember what y'all did in the first half of that game?
Yeah, we went crazy. I'm gonna tell you what happened. When I went to I was on my way, I was at the Mr. Basketball thing
Right?
and the drawing came out and I was there, they called out who won. I didn't win. I was a little pissed off about that, but I lost to James Wiseman. It's fine.
Right.
So they called it out and they was like, Whitehaven was on Bearden side. Whitehaven got the easiest route. So I'm walking out and the coach is laughing. I'm like, what? So I look at my dad. He was like, yeah, that's a Whitehaven coach. He think it's sweet. Like, hey, he laughing. So I get home. I start working. I'm like, man, nah, they think it's sweet. So I go out, man. We huddle up. I talk to him about everything, let him know. And like that was probably the best game we ever played.
Right.
Whitehaven.
That's what I was.
Nobody was scared. Everybody was pumped up. I think Drew got a tick. He was talking trash. Drew got a tick. And then when Drew got a tick, I was like, nah, it's up then. Like Drew turned, everybody turned.
Yeah.
So that was probably our best game as everybody. Everybody played a good game that game.
Linwood, I'm not playing. I'm serious, bro. Look, in the first half of that game, I think they shot 70% from the field
Yeah.
and like over 50% from three.
3, yeah.
Everybody, everybody was hooping that game, but they was playing with so much energy and passion. Bro, I know my neighbors was pissed off because I was in there screaming and yelling like I was at the game. You know, these my guys, man. You know what I'm saying? My guys that got to the stage, so I'm excited. So to see them get to the stage and accept the challenge and play to the level that they, you know, that we know they could play at it was beautiful. It was like watching. It was like listening to some Mozart or something, listening to some music or something like that, man. It was beautiful, man.
Man, that's what happened when you got that chip on your shoulder, man. You disrespected so much. It's like, man, look, we not scared of y'all. We put our shorts on just like y'all put y'all shorts on. We ready to go.
Yeah.
For real, man. You think did it ever bother you about the East Tennessee, West Tennessee thing? Like, you know, guys from East Tennessee can't really play.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. So I think before the Memphis, the Whitehaven game, the little tweet started trending: Memphis, 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 and all this just like Memphis gonna make it to the state. Memphis East, Whitehaven gonna play again. East Tennessee don't got no hoopers, all that. So we was just like, dang, like they still don't really nobody really believed in us, and we done been 3 times. So I was like, it was bound for us to make some noise. And each time we went, we made it another level. And I feel like our junior year, we got there. We won the first round, but then we played Memphis, and we like, man, that's Memphis. Like, we didn't really believe in ourselves because like they got Penny Hardaway over there. He got the phone posits on.
Yeah.
They got James Wiseman, Alex Lomax, Chandler Lawson, Malcolm Danrich. And it's like, dang, that's them dudes. Like, every time I go on YouTube, when I get into school, it's Memphis East games. So it was just like, I feel like our junior year, we got a little shell shock. And then our senior year, it was like, man, we done been here before. It's just the same old dudes. They just normal like us. They might be a little tougher though, but it's straight. And then I felt like we kind of calmed down. We got pumped up just because I feel like everybody at that point, it's Memphis. So everybody had a point to prove because I feel like everybody felt like we was all looked over. So when we got to that Whitehaven game, I feel like I didn't only have a chip on my shoulder. I feel like the whole collective group had a chip on their shoulder. So I feel like that gave us a little spark.
Man, shout out to that group, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to them, man.
Y'all made history because I think y'all were the first team from Knoxville, a 3A school, to win it. It had been
since AE, I think.
Yeah,
because I think my uncle played on that team, Naaman. Yeah.
Yeah. And how old is he right now, bro? About how old is he?
About 60 plus, I think. 60
real.
plus, 50 plus at least.
That's real, man. That's real. So, Quez, man, real quick, what you majoring in down there, man?
Sports management, but this coming fall, I got this public speaking class, and I don't really like that, so I'm thinking about changing my major. So I don't gotta take that class.
It's not as bad as you think. That's what my major was, sports management. The public class, man, it ain't that bad.
I can't talk in front of people. Like, I can talk in front of y'all because I feel like I know them. Like, I know y'all. I got confidence around y'all. But when I'm talking in front of all them other people, it's like I start like sweating. My knees get wet.
Just when you get your topic, just make sure it's a topic that you're very knowledgeable on. And just act like you talking to one of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I don't be wanting to stutter because, like, it might be a cute girl in the class. I stutter. It just mess up everything. Yep.
Yeah, man. But, bro, man, we super proud of you, dog. We super proud of you. You know, I tell you that all the time. Just know, man, that while you working, man, you're an inspiration to others, man. You're an inspiration to others, man, and keep going forward, man. Power forward, bro.
Power forward.
Gotcha.
Quez, right now, you got the floor to give knowledge, give game to the kids watching, man. What would you tell them, man?
You gotta believe in yourself, because there's gonna be times where you feel like people that did believe in you, stop believing in you. So you gotta lean on yourself and the people that, like your parents, who always gonna believe, and you gotta really like push it in your head, like no matter what come up, you gotta keep working, because it's something gonna shake for you if you keep working. If you stop working and stop believing, ain't nothing gonna come because you stop working. So if you keep working when times get tough, the greater good gonna eventually come, and then you gonna make some noise for yourself. But you gotta keep working and believe in yourself, and you gotta pray, because when times I really stopped believing at times, because I was like, man, ain't nothing gonna happen. I'm putting all this work in and nothing gonna shake. But you gotta keep praying, keep working. Something gonna shake.
Definitely. So what does a normal day at Florida look like for you when basketball season is around?
Not COVID though. No COVID.
No COVID. No COVID. Definitely
No
not.
COVID. Class. I wake up. If I get a good night of sleep, I wake up. I go to the gym before the class, take a shower, get on the bus, go to class, go to tutoring, leave tutoring, work out before practice. Go back to the locker room, get dressed for practice, watch film with the team, go to practice for probably about hour 30, 2 hours around there. And then after practice, work out again. Last year, I wouldn't say I wasn't locked in, but I didn't really take care of my body the way I needed to. So this year, I'm going to be focused on getting in the Normatec boots, getting in the ice bath, and making sure my body healthy, because I feel like last year I had knee problems, and I feel like it's because I didn't take care of my body. So for younger guys, you got to take care of your body if you're going to be working out a lot. So I probably worked out around 2 or 3 times a day, plus practice, and then late night after the workout, after practice, and then after the other workout, I go home, look over some homework, might play the game with some of my boys from back home, and then I get on the phone with my dad, and we just go home and go back to the gym, shoot some form shots, shoot some free throws. We probably did that like 3 or 4 times a week. So that's a day for me.
Gotta work.
Yeah.
That man working with.
So who are you looking forward to playing against
This year? Always Tennessee. I gotta go back. I gotta go back to that one. I laid a goose egg last year. Tennessee, Auburn. I'm excited to play Auburn. Sharif Cooper.
Yeah.
Alabama.
Bama, Jelly JQ. I'm excited to play Jelly JQ.
I want to see that, man. You know what I'm saying?
I connected with Jelly JQ probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago. We were just talking about some stuff on Instagram.
Right.
So I like to play against him. I used to watch him in high school. Last year though, probably the most exciting matchup I ever played was Chris Likes.
Okay.
Of Miami.
Right.
Growing up, I used to watch him because I was like, man, I'm probably gonna be about his size. So it's like I gotta do what he do.
Right.
So coming out on the floor, we warming up. I'm like, man, that's Chris Lights. Like I'm not even warming up. I'm just looking at him. So we played him. I guarded him. I played good defense, but he hezo pulled me quick.
Ooh.
Could hit it. I'm like, golly. So I come back. I want some more. So then he draw a foul on me. So then he get me again. Hezzy and cross. I jump. He killed me again. I ended up getting him back at the end of the game. I hit a little layup on him. I talked to him a little bit, but I think he got me that game. But that was probably my funnest matchup coming to him. I connected with him after the game. We still talk now.
Yeah.
But Chris Likes is probably my favorite matchup last year. Yeah, getting to play against him.
Did you go to any Florida football games last year, man?
Yeah, I went to all of them. Really, every home game I went to. I stepped foot in them. I didn't stay the whole game because it'd be hot. It'd be hot. But yeah, I went to most of them. It's just like it's a different atmosphere out there. Like they die hard fans. Like you will see, like they in the crowd, they throwing beer, throwing hot dogs. Like they out there really having a fun time.
Yeah.
The tailgating is crazy. Like that's probably the best experience of the football game. The tailgate. Yeah.
Man, how has the Gainesville community accepted you, since you've been there?
They showed a lot of love. At first I was like, man, they probably not really gonna fool with me that much at first. But once I got here, they showed some love, and it ain't really been a bad transition for me. Last year was just the homesickness. I had some ties back home that I was dealing with. We ain't really gonna speak on that, but
Right.
so that was really holding me back from really experiencing the full college experience, because I was just wanting to be at home because I mean my family, and then so now this year I feel like I still got some ties back home, but it's like right now my focus is me, and I gotta make this opportunity the best opportunity I can, because it ain't no going back. Because once these 4 years over, just like high school, I look back at high school every day and like I can't go back. I want to, but I can't go back. So it's just like I can't allow anything to mess up this opportunity I got now, because it's so many people that would kill for my position. Friends, older people, younger people. So I gotta make the best I can. So that's what I'm really focused on this year, making sure my head stays good and really enjoying this college experience, because I can't get it back.
Definitely got to enjoy it. You got to seize the moment.
Yeah.
For sure, man. Some of my college days were some of my best days.
Yeah. Man, golly. It's been some good days, but high school, I can't right now. High school high school killing this right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Killing it.
Maybe just because like I was around my boys. I know everybody in Knoxville.
Yeah.
I ain't really got to really know a lot of people down here. So maybe this year it changed. But COVID, so I don't even know. COVID really got it on lockdown right now.
I got you, man.
So is 14 against Marshall your career high right now down there?
14 Marshall. I think 14. Yep. 14, 11, 9. Yeah, 14,
Yeah.
Marshall. And that was off of we was at Charleston. We ended up winning that tournament. That was probably my high of the year, because I came out of the Charleston. We played Miami. I had 11 against them, 11-3 or something like that. And then we played Xavier, and that was a big game. That was a championship game. They was ranked, I think, 24th. I had a big game. I think I shot like 4 for 5. I had 9 points. And then we come back and we play Marshall, and the team really came out a little slow, a little sluggish, and I checked in really early, and I gave us a little spark. I felt like I kept everybody. I played a good game, but I feel like I kept the energy level up. I think I helped us get through that game. Ended up having I should have had 20 plus, but if you look at the stats, I missed like 6 or 7 free throws. I couldn't shoot free throws.
Come on, man. You know what I say, man. A good
if y'all don't talk about it though. Don't talk. I think I shot
guard, I gotta say it. A good guard can at least run off 5 at any time. You know that. In a row.
Like I'm gonna say it for point forward or whatever y'all think is, but power forward.
Yeah.
I shot like 52% from the free throw line last year, man.
What?
52. It was like 37 at a time.
Oh man.
But it was like I had to lock in. I couldn't get it.
I got you.
The crowd.
I got you, man.
Yeah.
Bro, real quick, man. What can fans expect from you next year? Like as far as your role on the team and stuff like that. No change.
Hello?
Yeah, we here.
Oh, okay. I feel like I'm just gonna play with a lot more confidence this year. I feel like last year I check into the games, I'd be real nervous. Like I don't want to go out there and make a mistake. And I feel like this year I got a year under my belt. I know the ins and outs. The crowd not really. I mean, it's gonna play a role, but it's like I've seen it before. So I feel like y'all just gonna get it. They just gonna get more of a confident player. And I feel like confidence play a role in anybody game. If you go out there and play with confidence, I feel like you can accomplish more things.
Definitely.
So I feel like just a lot more confidence and more experience.
Definitely.
What's up, man?
What'd you say?
No, I said that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Did you get your dunk last year, Quez?
Nah, I didn't get a dunk. I didn't even get the opportunity to try one. Every time I got a breakaway layup, somebody be chasing me, and like I think it happened 2 games in a row. Like I go lay it up, I get off the backboard, somebody block it, go team. It happened 2 games in a row. So after that, I was like, man, I'm not even going down there because I don't like getting my stuff blocked on TV. I ain't gonna lie.
But yeah, man. But Quez, man, it's been an honor, bro.
Definitely.
It's been an honor to have you on.
Yeah.
Man.
Good talking to y'all, man.
Yeah, man.
Definitely good to see you, man.
Yeah.
Make sure you keep grinding, dog. Make sure you keep grinding. Make us proud, bro.
Definitely.
I got you.
Definitely.
Man, Wood, it's been another episode of Power Forward, baby.
Man. Another good one, man.
Yeah.
Real and Wood signing off.
Signing off.
All right, y'all.
All right.